Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. So you get to start it off with me today because Ashley's still inside getting around for the day and having breakfast, but I've got a project and I want to get started on it. So the project is, and Ashley's talked about it a little bit, is to move this shed. You can see it back there in the corner. I'm moving that shed and everything in it over here to the front of our backyard. I'll kind of show you. We have it kind of taped off a little bit or roped off where we want to put it. So right here, you can kind of see the rectangle. It's a 10 by 12 shed, but we're wanting to put it right up here. That way it's more accessible, it's on higher ground, it's not gonna be underwater ever like it is right now. When it flash floods, it gets underwater by like almost a foot. You can see our septic over here. A lot of you have asked about that, but this is where our septic tank is. But yeah, this is the back of our house and the shed will be right here, which will be awesome. It'll be so much more convenient for me to get to when I need pool stuff or my weed eater, mower. And like I said, I don't have to worry about the ground being wet right here. Because as you can see, up here, the ground is soaked. So whenever it does get this pond back here, it's really hard to move my mower out. And even when I can get it out, I have to drive through it all just to get to the dry parts. So I'll take you back here so you can kind of see what's in the shed and what it looks like now. And I'm, right now I've got my boots on and pants because it's 44, but it's supposed to be 71 today. So I'll be in shorts later for sure. Let me unlock this guy. All right. There we go. So yeah, you can look at the tiles down here. So these are just the stone pavers we have. I don't know if you can tell, but they're completely drenched. They are just soaked. And whenever it rains really hard, you can see like this is a little storage cabinet. It completely flips over when it rains hard because the water gets under it and lifts it. So I had to come in here yesterday and pick everything up because all the light stuff like that. I even have this trash can right here. This is where we store the pool poles. That will actually flip over too. This pallet down here, it gets underwater and it moves everything around. So lots of bad water damage going on in here, and it's time to get it moved out. But yeah, I've just got a lot of supplies back here. Weed eater, the blower. I've got a wheelbarrow back there to haul stuff in. Gas cans, jacks for cars. I got a spare tire. Lots of extra wood right here for projects. But it's time to get this moved out.
Okay guys, I'm inside getting laundry started. I still have to get ready. But Savvy's such a good helper. Anytime we do anything, she goes out there without us asking. But she's got like bottles she's moving. She's had gas cans. She's had brooms. She's such a good little helper. Look at her now. Oh my gosh, she's gonna try to carry it. She was just rolling it. Yeah, there we go. Very good. She is such a sweet girl. That wheel's probably gotta be heavy. It's off, like it's an extra one for the mower. Where's Chase? I don't know if you'll be able to see him still. There he is. But she's over here just rolling away trying to help. Such a sweet little girl. It's a good little workout for her since we're all stuck at home. Okay, now I'm gonna come back here and take a shower and get ready because there's a lot of stuff I want to tell you guys, but first I want to throw myself together. So I'm gonna take a shower real fast. Okay, so I'm out of the shower now. I want to walk around. I'm gonna show you what it's looking like outside. I want to show you a project that I'm probably gonna start on today, and then I'm also gonna share with you like all the projects that we're about to start working on that I did not mention in my home tour because it didn't happen until like yesterday, and I've got all these plans for our house. So let's head outside so we can talk about all of it. Okay, let's see here. One of the projects I want to work on possibly today because it's going to be pretty and not windy. This was the sign that was in Savannah's playroom, and I think I'm going to paint it solid black just like my front porch one, like even the frame black, and then write something on it in white. I've just got to come up with a saying back here, so I don't know if it'll get completely finished today, but I want to work on that and put it up here instead of the greenery. And then here in a little bit, I've got to put my decor back up on here. It got super windy yesterday, so I just take it down. But here is everything that we had over in our shed. It's so nice to be walking out here. There's like no wind. Normally I can't walk this far because you guys can't hear me talk because like the camera will get really muffled. But here is all Chase's stuff that he had in there. So until we can actually get that moved over, it's gonna be sitting here, but it will be done today. But they moved really fast. Chase had no idea it was gonna go so quick. He had a good little helper, so I think it helped to like speed it up. But now he has to move like all the tiles out of the building, and I seriously think that's gonna be one of the hardest parts other than carrying the building around. So I don't know where he is. He may be looking for guys to help him. But I don't know if he showed you, but that's right where it's gonna go. And then basically I'm gonna paint it to match our house. So I'm gonna use this white paint and paint it all white. And then we are gonna have all of our trim. We don't know, I'm gonna price it first before Chase does it. But we're gonna have all this trim and guttering painted black. So I'm gonna paint the building, the roof black, the doors black. I don't think there's any trim. And so the long side's gonna be right here. So I'm gonna put a bench. I'll show you the bench here in a second. And then 2 of my green plants, like I have on the garage, they're fake. I'm gonna order new ones with like black pots. I should have those pots too somewhere. But I'm gonna dress this up really cute since the building's up front. And then if you follow me over on Instagram, I've showed all this. There's the bench, and I'll just put like pillows and cushions all on it. I actually have them. I just put them up for the winter. But we're gonna be adding like stained wood little detail to all the windows over here just to kind of add some contrast. So that's a future project. So we have to paint the trim, paint the gutters. We're gonna add wood trim to the tops of the windows. I'm telling them all your honey to-do list I have for you.
Yeah, that list is growing.
It is. When it gets so warm out here, that's when all the projects start. So sorry guys, I filmed a whole clip and then I was showing you my house number, so I have to redo this. We're gonna add like a wood gable up here, some type of design to add in like the wood stain. And then once again, all of this is gonna be painted black. We're gonna paint the guttering black. We are gonna wrap out these posts and stain them to match the front door. So you can kind of see over here, it's gonna match. We'll make this one thicker. And then up here, since we're painting over all this brown, we could paint it white, but I'm gonna go ahead and have Chase do like wood. I haven't figured out what kind we're gonna do. I may do the pill and stick even and still like nail them up to the ceiling, but we're gonna do like a wood feature up here. And we may do that on the back patio as well. But now we're gonna head to the back because he needs my help back there. Okay, and then as far as the updates back here, it'll just be this trim that's black, and then we'll be adding those like wood details to a few of these windows, not like the back door. But I think that'll add a lot. It's just a little plain back here, which it's okay, I love it. And then I'll have that sign up back here. We used to have this green plant thing in between these 2 windows, so I might put that back as well. The boys are dying to get out of here. But I have to really watch this one from playing in the mud. Okay, let's go. Make wise choices, please. I'm talking to you. Oh, drop it, George. George, I told you to make good choices. You're running in the mud.
Looks like he's an outside dog for the rest of the day until it's bath time.
Good thing it's beautiful out here. It feels so good.
I would touch you, but I'm all muddy. Oh,
he wants a ride.
You want a ride? You can hop in the back.
You should put him in the back, see what he does.
He'd jump out.
True.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you. Pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna place it, cause it only does this with you.
Okay, to give you an idea of like kind of what we're thinking, this is kind of like the gable I was talking about that we're gonna put over the peak. And then if you look at that wood detail above the windows, that's what we're wanting to do too. So That's kind of our inspiration since we went out driving around and looking at houses. That's just where I get ideas. You don't have to buy a new house. You can just kind of tweak your house to make it your dream home. So that's what we're gonna do. And just so you know, like all the projects we're doing is all like free so far, or supplies we already have. Like my sign, I already have black and white paint bought up. We even have a lot of paint left over for like the shed, but I know you can like order paint from Lowe's and have it delivered or do curbside pickup. So you definitely don't have to get out to do home projects. We stay pretty stocked because I like doing DIYs. So as of right now, we're not having to leave to do anything. It's just kind of stuff we have on hand. That's why I like keeping like paintbrushes and paint. And since I only paint with like black or white, I always have it on hand. So we're not even having to leave the house to do any of this. So I didn't want any of you guys to be concerned like we're going in shopping anywhere. We totally aren't. We're just doing things that we can around the house that are basically free, and we already have the stuff provided for it, just from like previous projects. Okay, so this is out in our garage that we keep all of our supplies. I even have like paint cloths. I have like a light bulb drawer. We have tons of gloves. We have all of that in here. We bought this for the pool we have to put up this summer, which won't be happening right now. It's still not warm enough. But I can't open up this door right now because this thing is ginormous. But just to give you an idea, like I keep lots of cans of spray paint. We have all different colors down there just from like doing Savannah's room. You can see we have cream, white, silver, turquoise, golds, blacks, purples, all that. So when I need it, here's a lot of different paints. I like just keeping paint samples. They're pretty affordable, and this will paint a ton of furniture that size. You don't have to go super big. So I've got all those different paint samples I can use. We've got all those paints down there. I have this whole shelf full of different paints, and then this shelf is like all of our painting supplies. So I have like sandpaper, brushes, bins, you know, you name it, we've got it in there. So when I have to do a project, I can just like come out here and get what I need, and then when we run out, I just know to buy it before the next time, because I like to keep it on hand. Normally when I'm going to do a DIY, it's like super last minute. This all up here is just like car wash stuff if you're curious. So yeah, that's all of our stuff. Oh, you guys always tell me to use these sliders when we're moving furniture. They're out here brand new in the box. I've never remembered to use them a day in my life. We just do it the hard way. So now I'm gonna try to get some black paint out to start on that sign on my back porch. Okay, I thought I'd share one more tip. Since I have so many samples, when I paint something, I try to write on the top with a Sharpie what I painted it with, so if I have to touch it up later. Like this one says his and her nightstand, so those were actually the ones that, like, I have one left on my front porch. So if I need to touch it up, I know which white it is because I have so many different whites. So you might keep that in mind if you do a lot of projects. And then over here I have a lot of stains and like glazes as well. Okay, so I found I had this chalkboard paint, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that because it's black. I have my paintbrush, I have a stick to stir it. This is just to open it up. And then I also have it just down here on an old sheet so I don't get the grass dirty. And then if you see me filming, I do have my boots on just because I had been out there. I need to switch, but I'm gonna get a first coat on this one.
I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around.
Okay, this looks super like navy blue, but it says black finish, so we're gonna go ahead and just go with it and hope it dries darker.
Regrets, girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end.
George is trying to mess me up. Okay, so this is how it's looking. I had to stop. This was like so liquidy, it wasn't working. It may be old. So I grabbed another black. Hindsight, I should have sanded this day and play, so I'm probably gonna let this dry really well and then just sand that area and then do a couple more coats and we'll be good to go. So it'll still work. I just went a few steps out of order, but I'll show you kind of what I'm trying to replicate. I'll go into the front of the house. I'm gonna take you through the house just because it's easier. So this sign was once like the other one. This was white, this was black, and this was a brown frame. And when I painted my house white, she redid it for me. And I love how she painted the entire thing black. And then I just love the one simple word. So that's basically, now mine will never look as good as this. This is from 3 Mango Seeds if you guys want like an actual sign. But I'm just gonna do the best I can for my backyard. So I haven't thought of the word yet, but this is kind of like what I'm working towards. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what we're having for lunch. We're having like chili hot dogs and beans and chips. So I'll show you all the cans. So we just had normal hot dogs. And then I had picked this up, and that's what I just heated up. And then we had a cheese, if you want mustard or ketchup, chips.
That's my portion.
I'll show you the beans. Yeah, you got a big portion.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have beans.
It's over there. This is the can we had bought. We've never eaten it before, so we're gonna try it right now and see if it's any good. But
I forgot to leave room on my plate.
Here's what it looks like. It looks pretty good, so we're about to find out. Someone wanted to learn how to use the mower. We have it on like super slow, but she's so proud. Go, Savvy, go! Okay, it's like 4 or 5 hours later. We've just been working on the shed all day. I wanted to show you, I did end up putting 3 coats on that, but I have not come up with a word. So maybe you guys can help me out and then I'll paint it on there in like a next little DIY or vlog. But I'm wanting something out here and I'm really just wanting like a word. It's really hard for me to write on. I have this relax pillow, so I don't know if I should do relax up there or I don't know. Help me come up with something and leave it down below in the comment section. But I'm gonna take you over here and show you how the shed turned out. Okay, so here it is. It turned out great. We have it in that spot. It took longer than we were expecting, but it's nice. It's done. I'll show you guys in here. So it's set up a little bit different. These are the pots I'm gonna use on the outside, so I'm gonna buy those fake green bushes that I have in front of my garage and put those in there. But he at least got everything to fit. It'll be so nice because like our septic tablets, he'll be able to go right here. This is where the pool's gonna be, so we can throw in like everything to go with it right there. And then I will be painting this soon. I'm gonna have to wait it out. It's about to rain again, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
So I'm gonna have to wait until we have a sunny day, but then we're gonna paint this white and then black, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint the doors black. And then this is where like the plants are gonna go on the other side of this. So it'll be finished one day, but at least it got moved over here before the rain comes. Are you glad?
I am glad.
He's exhausted.
It's gonna be a lot more convenient over here.
Now we have to figure out dinner.
Sure.
Okay guys, it is 6 o'clock now and we're finally like slowing down. We had dinner and they're playing outside. I'm gonna walk out there now, but I like sat down for a second and almost like fell asleep. You can tell like the day's catching up with us and just being like outside in the sun and the wind and all that, but I thought I'd take you guys out here and just see us hanging out. So they're just out here playing. Savannah's jumping. Chase has showered and is clean for the day now that it's 6 o'clock. George is playing fetch. He is so good at that. We never really had to teach him either. Felt like he just, yeah, he just knew how. It's gonna bring it back.
Oh, it feels so good out here.
It does. I wonder what it is right now. Let me look at my watch.
I bet it's 70?
71.
All right, 71.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so nice having the shed over there now.
Yeah, so here it is from the backyard now. You guys really haven't seen this view, so it used to be back there. So it is nice and open now. We probably should have done this in the beginning. But you only know what you know at the time. But I can't wait to get it painted. It's not like too far off as far as the colors, but I think I can just make it super cute with like doing white and black. So it'll be fun working on that once we get some nicer weather. Okay guys, it is almost 7 o'clock. It's about 5 minutes till. My family's all doing, what is it called? Zoom, but does it have a name? It's kind of like a conference call.
Yeah, it's a conference meeting type app.
But it's all like kind of like FaceTiming, so we're all gonna get on together. It's gonna be my grandma, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law, and then my 2 nieces and Savannah. So I'm gonna film some of it. I'm gonna have you guys sitting here next to us because I thought you guys might like seeing this. But it's just a Zoom app, right? Like it's free, you just download it. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I know a lot of people are using it. Savannah's dance classes, so the girls can still like meet and talk and hang out. She has scheduled times the girls can get on for like her ballet class or her jazz class, just in case they're like missing each other, and they can talk to the teacher. So I don't know, it's a cool thing. So if you're like social distancing and about to lose your mind and want to talk to people in your family, you can actually all get on once. So I'm gonna show you how it works. I need everybody to say hi to the camera.
Hi. Hi, camera.
You're on YouTube.
You're officially famous. I don't know if it comes off across the screen, but we had the most beautiful sunsets here. I wanted to show you guys. So pretty. We just finished the conference call with our family, so we came out here because Savannah wanted to jump again. So we're letting her get some more energy out. Okay, someone asked us in a video, you guys wanted to see it all lit up out here before, so I still have to hang that. I've got to come up with a saying, and we really need to rent or buy a power washer from George, but that's what it looks like out here in the evening. It's chilly, so I brought a blanket. I'm just gonna curl up and watch Savannah. There's the shed over there. I think that's a perfect spot for it. I think we did really well. And then here's the candles that I talked about in my video, and they just turn on at night, so it's just perfect. Let you see this angle. But that's our little patio back here. We love it. One day we do want to extend this. I think I talked about that in my home tour, but for now it's perfect. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. It was exhausting for us. I know there was about 5 hours, I think, I didn't film because we were out here working and just getting stuff done. But
it was a long day, but productive. Yeah,
we got a lot done. You'll be seeing a lot more of these, either on this channel or my other channel. I don't know which ones they'll all go on, because since it's home stuff, some of it may be over until vacuum, but we've got a lot more DIYs coming. So thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye guys.
Still remember when you walked into the room. Think I knew right then that it was always you. Something in your eyes, it was all so true. Every step I took, they all led to you. We were young and running free. We were never meant to be, but I could not see you go. 'Cause of you, don't wanna waste another minute without you. And I will love you in the dark, and if you ever